Yo, what's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You listen to today's episode of the Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch network. Man, it's been about 2 weeks. Whether it's a game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Colorism is dead, y'all. Black is black. We got to chill with all the self-hate. We're going to love ourselves. Who else will? Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KITK. Coming up, we're going to talk about, 2 weeks worth of shit, huh? We got the Raptors Parade, Lakers, Kawhi, the Bucks. What is that? Conley trade. Go for the dub or take the L segment. We ain't did that in a long time about all this free agency. And where I have the confidence in the clutch to say some of these cats is going, at least 6 of them. Free agency start tomorrow, 6:30, so y'all know what it is, man, like always. So I'm going to bring you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Let's jump into it, y'all. It's been a minute. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. New theme song, baby. Said original production is the way to go. You heard me? Original production is the way to go. So you're still gonna hear these classic beats that I can run through, but it's the new one. I know y'all gonna miss the best of both worlds, but you know, we got to upgrade, y'all. Theme song coming to y'all. Welcome to the Confidence in the Clutch podcast. It's been a minute, y'all. We're recording at 11:36 p.m. Saturday, June 29th, baby. Get to it. You hear the fan in the background. It's hot. Y'all already know. Remember last year? No, Central Air. Shout out to B Monty. Came through, looked at it, said, "Yo, this what it need. This what we gonna do. We're going to see what crack. If that, the whole unit got to get replaced." So, you know, it is what it is. So you're going to hear that fan in the background a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? It's all good. So, it's been 2 weeks since the Raptors won the title, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Toronto, T-Dot. Got my chakra healing candle burning, you know what I mean? To heal all the ills that's going on around me. You know what I mean? To heal me. It's all good. Shout out to Player Clee. It's all good. Let's go, y'all. Talk about it. The Raptors had their championship parade, right? And during the championship parade, 4 people got shot. What is going on, T-Dot? That's what we do at the parade? Shit, that just sound like something that happened in the mill. At the Bucks parade, somebody got shot. So, it is what it is. So, that's just ridiculous, y'all. We got to stay safe. Gotta stay safe, stay dangerous too, man. That's crazy. We gotta practice peace, man. We gotta figure out how to de-escalate non-violent situations, man. You know what I'm saying? These experiences, we gotta watch how we react. We gotta watch how we react to the hate, man. Everything ain't gotta end in violence, yo. Sometimes you just gotta be like, all right, it is what it is. Sometimes you might have to lead a situation, but I don't believe nobody died out of the joint, though. If they did, rest their soul. But I hope nobody died at the thing. But yeah, Raptors championship parade. Kawhi was out there. He did the fake laugh. Aha. He had the board man shirt on, you know, doing his thing, man. Shout out to T-Dot. Well worth it, well deserved. There is no asterisk that people want to put on that. Ain't no asterisk on winning the damn title. Yeah, I mean, there's always injuries. There's always a little bit of luck involved. You know, it is what it is, so you gotta just come on with it, yo. Shout out to Jay on the production, though. It's either me or Jay, or it's gonna be a classic beat you're gonna hear throughout this time we on this Confidence in the Clutch roll. So, shout out to Claw, shout out to Lair. That's my chosen drink for the night. I ain't had no cognac in months. I said, let me have some, because it's a good day, because I'm recording for my homies. It's warm, too, so we gotta take it. All right. Now, y'all know I've been running everything the past few weeks. Everybody knows it's been everything with the Lake Show, right? Everything is going on. So, Everybody know the Lakers got Anthony Davis. You know what I mean? And the Lakers had to trade Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. Number 19, they had the 2019 number 4 pick, 21 a top 8 protected pick, 023 a first round pick swap, and 024 an unprotected number 1. Who won the trade? We already know. Both teams did good. Davis didn't want to be in on no more. It was time to spread his wings, so we know who won the trade on that aspect. Davis got to where he wanted to get to. He got to L.A. The question is, did L.A. give up too much? So we gotta look at that. So they gave up a lot, so now they got to fill out the rest of their roster. But this is less player-wise what they were going to give up in February because Kuzma was in that one. You know what I mean? So Pelinka did good. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of hate because Magic said he was a backstabber. Because Magic said he's a backstabber. He might only backstab Magic. He might not have backstabbed anybody else in the organization. But Magic has a right to feel how he feels. You cannot tell the oppressed or the disrespected or the abused, the victim, how they should feel about things that's going on. You can't subdue their pain. You can't do that. You can't say, well, if it was me, I wouldn't. That shit don't work. Leave people alone. So right now, Pelinka and them, they doing good. You know what I mean? So let's look at the numbers for the Lakers for Davis. So next year, this upcoming season, 23.8 to 27.8. You know what I mean? But he didn't take the trade kicker, so it's 23.8. And, you know, so it don't matter about the July 6th deal or the other stuff because now the Lakers traded cats that fixed that. So they traded some other cats. So listen, AD gave up that $4 million trade kicker that helped out the Lakers. It went up to $27.8 million that they had in cap space. He probably got it back on the back end of Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it, you're doing it with LeBron. It's easy to cut that check, right? Or the known endorsements in LA that he gonna get with Rich Paul and all that stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. But we're gonna see when it come back out. He ain't worried about it. He in LA, so that's a great thing. Lakers trade everyone else. The Bogba, the Wagner. They traded like 4 cats to like Washington to free up the rest of the cap space. Because in order with the Pelicans couldn't take no more people, so a third team had to get involved to free up that cap space, and that's what they did in the last thing with the Lakers trade aftermath. You know, LeBron gave AD 23, so you're gonna make me give up the $4 million so we can try to get some more people. It's all good, but so LeBron probably gonna go back to 6, maybe he might not. LeBron might do something else. So I would love for LeBron to get a whole new number. I would love for him to have whatever Bronny, his son, wear. That'd be slick. Whatever number he wearing right now, I would love for that to happen. But LeBron probably going to go back to 6 because that's what he won in the Olympics. That's what he did in Miami. So, new chapter. The thing is, Lance had that number last year. But Lance ain't on the team, so LeBron can get the number without no problem. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. So, the cap space, we're trading them cash freed up now $32 million. And Lakers are in serious contention to land Kawhi now, per the reports everywhere, right? So, if we think our for Kawhi, let me see. We'll get into that. We'll get into that Kawhi joint and anything. Let's get back to the Lakers. We'll talk about that. But they're the favorite to land Kawhi right now. So, who can or should the Lakers target? Just think about it. We got J.R. Smith. He sat home last year. They got Melo. It's funny how when AD sat, everybody was talking crazy. The NBA sent the thing about he can't sit, but JR sat the whole year. I don't know if the NBA sent the letter to Cleveland about why JR sitting. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool though, but they really can get another max player. And they looking at Kawhi. You got Kawhi, you got Kyrie, you got Kemba, you got Klay Thompson, you got all them big wigs, Jimmy Butler, that they could get. But you know, it's funny. We can play fantasy basketball all we want, but we got to think basketball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who would be the best pick for them? We all know LeBron is a point guard at heart, so it would be cool with just running Brown at the 1, period. I mean, he don't play no D like that, though, so for him to, he wouldn't be holding other guards, per se, other point guards, but they might not even need a facilitating point guard like that. But JR and Melo play, you know what I'm saying, to bring them two off the bench. Like JR can give you 12 to 16. Melo can give you 12 to 16. So why not have that off the bench? That's 24 to 32 a night just with them two combined. So why not have them? Why not have that come off the bench? You know what I mean, see how I feel with the cap. It all depends though. But they got other cats they can get. So let's look at it. You know, from people, Danny Green, Terry Rozier. They probably can't afford Brogdon because Brogdon gonna command about 20 mil on the open market. They can't. Marc Gasol re-signed, opted in for 25 mil. DeMarcus Cousins, they can probably get him for like the 7 to 8 mil, maybe the 10 mil if that's what they want to do. Brook Lopez, they could have had him for like $2 million the other year. He gonna command about 10 million ish, 10 in off season. Mirotic, they might be able to grab him. JJ, if he want to come back to LA, you got Jeremy Lamb, you got Seth Curry. Darren Collison just retired, said he want to go into ministry with the Jehovah's Witness. So you gotta think about it. I think they can grab a Danny Green. They can get Danny Green and if Brook Lopez, like I don't need to sign for a whole bunch of paper. I got my money or whatever. Mirotic, I can see them fitting in. I can see them grabbing Seth. Seth need to be in LA. He needs to be in that type of market. Portland is cool, but if I would try to grab Seth, see what we can do. That means both of them in California. That'd be good for the Currys. They ride up and down the highway. Danny Green would be good, but that's if they want to split it up and try to get these pieces, right? So I was listening. Who was I listening to? Jalen Jacoby and somebody else was saying Bogdanovich from Indiana, because he like 6'9", 6'10", can do it all. They said that'd be a nice piece. I seen that on ESPN. So there's a couple players the Lakers can go after. It depends what they want to do. They want to go after another third person. Remember, y'all, they still got Kuzma. Kuzma gonna get you 18. You know what I mean? 18 to 20 a night. So you know, KD. I mean, not KD. AD and Brian gonna get you what, anywhere between 25 and 30 a night. So do they really need a third max player? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's two ways to go about it. It depends. If you can get a Kawhi, you can get Kyrie. I think you're supposed to get Kawhi or Kyrie. That's what I'm thinking. Now, if you can't get them, you ain't got no choice but to go grab them other cats. But if you can get a Kawhi or Kyrie, I don't know nobody's gonna turn that down. I'm taking Kawhi or Kyrie. Like, you know what I mean, Klay Thompson will be ideal because he's a shooter. You know what I mean? That don't need the ball, ain't got to put it on the ground, ain't got to initiate nothing. But we know Klay gonna stay in that Golden State, get that 5-190. We know that already. Let's see. Moving on. Mr. Kawhi, though. So now, like I was talking about earlier, the Lakers are in serious contention to land Kawhi now. Clippers, Raptors, and Lakers are favorites to land now. Per ESPN, Kawhi requests Jeannie Buss and Magic Johnson only attend the meeting. I was like, whoa, this shit can really happen. But then NBA sent a memo to Magic agent, like, he's not a part of the organization. He can't be at the meeting, fam. You know what I mean? See, that's what Magic wanted to do, be all that, so he can do everything. They can text, they can FaceTime, they can have a phone conversation, they can call, they can do all that, but they can't meet. You know what I mean? Face to face. So, you know how bosses do it though. So, can we really think about this? Like, really, LeBron, AD, and Kawhi? Come on, man. That's too much. That's too much. That'll be too much to live with. But, you know, man, all of them have, like, now LeBron had his injury, so now you got to think they can take some time off and do these things to keep them fresh throughout the season with that type of firepower. But, I mean, you look at LeBron, AD, and Kawhi, is going to be in Kawhi, and that's going to be in that order, LeBron, AD, and Kawhi. So I don't even know Kawhi would do it, but let's look at it. Kawhi grants Toronto the final meeting in free agency, so they final presentation. They ain't got nothing to present. We traded for you. We gave up our franchise leading scorer for you. We won a chip. We let you do what you needed to do. Ain't nothing more to say. Everybody coming back except for you, fam. We can run this shit back. So you got the Toronto angle. Now they talking about KD and Kawhi can get together. Stephen A talking about hearing things that they talking. KD and Kawhi, come on, man. To the Clippers or the Knicks is what I'm thinking. Like, yo, that'd be sticking. If they went to the Clippers, though, you got KD and Kawhi, you got AD and LeBron in the same building. They get 82 games of that in you know what I mean? Because they're 41 and 41 at home. Actually, they get because they got the home and home joint, so they getting like they play each other 4 times. So I mean, yeah, they get the 80, they get the 82 joints up in there, right? Come on, man. Clippers would be a better move to me than the Knicks. Yeah, I mean, because of James Dolan and them and all the reporter stuff. When you listen to people in the media and everything, it is what it is. But I mean, the Knicks would be cool as well, because then they go to New York, ain't nobody expecting that, and then that'll be amazing. And you got the East Coast and the West Coast, you got the Knicks, you got the Lakers, man. That'd be dope if they went there. So damn, it don't even matter if KD and KD got to spend a year out, but man, if he recoup and say, come on, Kawhi, let's go ahead and do it, that'd be love. And then what will happen with that, we already know. Kyrie gonna go to LA. Then oh man, come on with it now. So something to think about, y'all. That's some real shit right there. I don't know. It's just gonna be so crazy tomorrow at 6 p.m. But I gotta do a whole bunch of work. Y'all know what happened. It's hot. I'm not doing no work. So being from the murder mill, what's next for the Bucks? Let's see. We released George Hill. But first we traded Snell to Detroit before the draft, or on draft day. We released Hill yesterday. Lopez and Middleton is unrestricted free agents. Brogdon is a restricted free agent. So the question is, who will we keep? Now, Lopez gonna get double figures on the open market, 10 to 13 million, I'm thinking, right, a year. We got Chris Middleton. The Bucks can sign a max player, though. You know what I'm saying? But all of them will have to hit it. I was thinking about Jimmy Butler, but I don't know if you want to come back here. But that would have been slick. He went to Marquette. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's in the background to play with Giannis. That'd be slick. But Middleton gonna command that. I don't know if anybody gonna max him out, but he might get that max for his tier of a player he is. So Bucks can't afford that, I don't think. And then we got Brogdon, restricted free agent. That's the one we can get back. So when you offer an unrestricted free agent a contract, that freezes up the money. So if somebody offer Brogdon the 4-year, $80 million, right? That $20 million is caught up. They can't offer that to nobody else. They can't say we waiting on him, but we're going to offer you the 22. No. So if you only got 30 million, now you only got 10 million in free agency, and the Bucks have like 7 days to match that. So the Bucks is really in control of that. So you got to think about that when it comes to free agency. So people ain't going to try to tie up their money, because once these free agents gone, they gone. So I think we will keep Lopez and Brogdon. And Middleton, we're going to let somebody go because somebody's going to offer him the max. And we can't do that. You know what I mean? The Bucks are one of them teams that need to bring everything back. I really wish we can get Terry Rozier. If we can find a way to flip Bledsoe for Rozier, that'll be nice for us. But I think Rozier going to end up going somewhere out west, to be honest with you. I know I was listening to Jalen Jacoby. He said down to Charlotte. But I don't know about that. But maybe. But I wish we can trade Bledsoe, sign and trade Bledsoe for Rozier. So the money we gave Bledsoe, get at Boston, sign them, and we flop. I really wish we could. So, all right, moving on. Our main man LaMelo Ball skips college. He gone altogether. So he's skipping college and heading to Australia in the NBL. Now, did he go for the dub or did he take the L? I say he went for the dub. Now, I should have put this in go for the dub segment, so it's just starting a little early. I say he went for the dub because of everything with going to Lithuania and coming back and playing for the prep school. If he went to an NCAA university, they would have said we got to review it. They would have took a year. He wouldn't have hooped anyway. So just go to the NBL. We ain't even got to play that game. But these are one of the things that Pops messed up on, man. Like he loved his kids, but that was probably the move. You can't control everything, fam. And he wanted to control the new coach. I mean, man, just let the coach. Like, it can't always be about your son. I get it, but let the coach. That's what people got to understand. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to LaMelo. Hopefully he do well down there. Of course, we're going to be watching and balling the family and all that shit. So, we're going to be able to check him out. Now, before the draft, around the draft, maybe draft day, Memphis traded away longtime vet Mike Conley to the Jazz for Jay Crowder, Kyle Korver, and Grayson Allen. And 2 first-round picks. Who won that? Man, I mean, Memphis got some players. I don't know if they're going to keep Kyle Korver. If they release Kyle Korver, where he going L.A. To live and die in L.A. That's where you're going. So, but Memphis, but Utah got Mike Conley because they know Ricky Rubio probably going to walk. So, you know what I'm saying? Mike Conley is a vet, man. That's going to be real good. We're going to see what to do. That's why the West is tough, man. He moved to that place. And they got a nice starting five now. So, with a great point guard. So, Utah is a real threat right now. We talking about LeBron and Golden State and the Clippers and all that. Utah 5 is legit now with Conley in there. You know what I'm saying? If Donovan Mitchell feed off that brother, man, they're going to be something to deal with, man, straight up. So now let's jump in to go for the dub or take the L for real. So, listen. Let me see. I got this shit right here. All right. Oh, man. Hold on, let me get some more music up here. Let me get another J production. All right. So, it reported it was some pushback from Brooklyn over Kyrie if KD doesn't sign, right? So, let me see. The sample sick on the song. Reported pushback. So, did he go for the dub or take the L? Listen, if KD doesn't sign, if KD don't sign it, they don't need Kyrie because they can keep D'Lo. What they did, we're going to get into that. But Brooklyn is going for the dub right here. They ain't taking the L. Like, man, we'll take you, Kyrie, if you come with folks, because then we got the 2 max spots. We just don't want to sign another guard because we can keep our guard probably at a cheaper price. So they went for the dub with that. Brooklyn gave a qualifying offer to D'Lo anyway, so that's security if they miss out on the Kyrie and KD, which means now another team has to match D'Lo offer. So the funny thing is now they're talking about D'Lo and the Lakers going back, which I don't know how good of a deal that would be for him, but we'll see, right? So that was a dub move for Brooklyn as well. So now they covered both sides, right? Security. Reported the Warriors were talking about signing trade for KD to get his 5 years. Like, man, you got hurt, fam, on our watch. We're going to make sure you get your 5 years, but then sign and trade him to the team of his choice to try to, but you can't trust that as a player. There's too much control. He going to get all this 5 year, $245 million, but man, listen, they ain't controlling where they trade you, bro, and then I don't know how that's going to work. KD got his money. The extra money they got, I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? So KD is reported with me with 4 teams: Brooklyn, New York, the Clippers, and Golden State. That Clipper is the one to watch, though. His company, his 35 Ventures or whatever, Rich Kleiman. You know what I mean? Like, that's out of New York. So yeah, they was talking this whole Brooklyn NY stuff, Knicks stuff before KD got hurt. Now it's a whole different story. So. But that LA Clipper is very intriguing because of what we talked about earlier with Kawhi. So that's a L for KD if he did that. If he signed for that money and stayed with the Warriors, that would be an L. You know what I mean? Warriors going for the dub, but that's an L if KD do that. This whole Houston Jimmy Butler stuff, I don't even know, Daryl Morey, what you doing? Jimmy Butler sign and trade to Houston? Will it work? Absolutely not. Listen, they're going to give up too much. You know, if they was going to trade Capella, 4 years, $66 million left. Eric Gordon, 1 year, $16 million, and Tucker, 2 years at $14 million, but 2.3 guaranteed. Like on a block to offer Butler that 4 years, $140 million max, because you know what I'm saying. Of course, Philly can pay him the most though, so that'll be the 190, the 5 year 190. So I mean, he gonna walk away from 50 to go down with James and Chris Paul? I don't think so, fam. So I don't know. For Houston, I don't even think that's an L. That's an L. We ain't taking that. That ain't no dub. That's an L to me. Because Houston almost beat the Warriors 2 years ago. They should have beat them this year, and they didn't. So now run it back again. Houston need to run it back, and the Raptors need to run it back and see what happens. Then after this, if you got to split it up then. But I'm saying run that shit back if I'm Houston, for real. That's what I'm saying. But we'll see what happens. I would run it back, though, if I was them. So, let's see. Oh, man. Yeah, I got to take my allergy medicine. Man, Iguodala on the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Golden State pricing out the real friends in Oakland by moving to San Francisco. Mark Jackson was blackballed for his politics because of his Christian faith, you know what I mean, type of deal. And you know what I'm saying, he had a misdiagnosed injury. They said he had a strain, and he had a fractured leg or something like that. I'm like with Stephen A. with this, like, is he going back to Oakland? Like, is he going back to Golden State? He still signed. Well, he just dropped his new book, so you know what I'm saying, he trying to get it off. But man, you said a lot. I'm sure they like, man, as soon as you come here, as soon as from the airport, we got a car waiting for you, bro. Come on back. We got to holler at you, but it is what it is. He went for the dub, though. He said, man, I'm finna expose things, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember when KD left the game 5 in Toronto? That was Iggy that was carrying him to the locker room with Steph right behind him. So it is what it is. So shout out to Iggy. Shout out to the Breakfast Club, yo. NBA is talking about shorter schedules, right? In-season tourney like soccer do and playoffs play in. The shorter schedule mean less money for the players, less money for the owners. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? Like I said, this load management stuff, do that load management shit at the crib, not on the road. Especially when it's out of conference. Like, you can't do that. That's bogus. In-season tournament, I don't know how you're going to do that. If you taking games away, how you going to do the in-season tournament? You know what I mean? It's 32 teams. So 32 teams, how you going to do an in-season tournament? So we seeding everybody and it's one game eliminate all. I don't know how that would work. But I'm sure they'll come up with something slick, but I don't know. Now, the playoffs play in where the 7 seed will play the 10 seed and the 8 and 9. Now, I like that. I like that a lot because you can try to tank, but you see how that worked out this year for teams that thought they were losing, like the Bulls and Phoenix, and they didn't get them picks. And then you got like teams is right on the cusp of missing the playoffs, and they know they can beat that team. A one-game playoff, I like that. Now, I like that one. I don't know about the schedule. Like I said, shorter schedules mean less money for the players, and they ain't finna do that. That's, you know what I'm saying, because the TV contracts was paying everybody right now. You know what I mean? And the owners, they get that money from them games there, so they ain't gonna go for that neither. They just need to figure it out. People just gotta play, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta play. Increase the roster size, maybe. That's less money for the players too if you start doing that. So whatever. I think that's a dub, though. It's a dub. It's a dub, but you got to be careful. Now, NBA also is instituting a coach's challenge for Summer League. It's going to be only on called fouls, goaltending, and out of bounds calls. Coaches get one call a game. So they get one call a game, so they got to be careful. You know, people are going to be saving that to the last quarter because that's when the crucial play can happen. But I always say basketball comes down to one play, and that one play could be in the first quarter with somebody going to run and you don't stop it because it was a bad call, and it is what it is. So that's interesting, though. NBA games, they go to the review, the referees a lot, but I like this coach's challenge because it could be one where you know and you got the good angle and it's man, you want to run and that can stop the run. Yeah, it is what it is. Or that foul call, that 5th foul or 6th foul to save somebody, that might be cool. I like that. Yeah. All right. So that's to go for the dub and take the L joint. So now I get into my draft reaction. So I really like the draft. Let me put this time in. 29 minutes. I really like the draft, man. I mean, the emotion of the players. I really like the NBA always gets it right. I really like how they let the players come out with their mom and dad or their family and walk down and slap fives and get announced. I really like that. The NBA really gets things right. But the emotion of the young man and being there and all that stuff. And well, we got to remember some of these cats is 18, 19, 20. So, you know, they're still maturing and all that stuff. And, you know, they're going to be emotional and they ain't scared to cry on camera. I really like that, man, because it says a lot about these the gentlemen, man, and everything what they stand for. So I don't think they parents, and it's good to see a lot of black fathers out there. It is what it is. We got to stop the rhetoric that black fathers ain't around. They are around, fam. We got uncles, we got brothers, we got nephews, we got grandfathers. We got black man around in these lives, even if your father's not physically there. So the dress, man, I like the dress. Some of them cats was okay. Some of them cats, I don't know. I wouldn't have pulled it off. I wouldn't have tried to do it. But sometimes you got to be risque. We don't hate over here. Hey, look, what they had on what they ain't hurting me. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's out there. They wore what they wanted to wear. They own idea of fly. So I love the dress. apparel. I really like Tyler Hero stuff, man. That's something I would wear. You know what I'm saying? He had on, and a couple of them other cats, I don't know their name. They was really slick. Like, yeah, that's slick. Now I ain't wearing the crop pants all the way up to past my Achilles. I can't do that though. I don't think I can do that one though. But I mean, you might see my ankle though. You ain't gonna see my Achilles though. And something big from Milwaukee. 2 Milwaukee players got drafted in the first round. Tyler Hero, 14 to Miami. Jordan Poole, number 30 to Golden State. So we got 2 cats from the mill at Golden State. You know what I mean? Kawhi Looney, he probably going to leave because he's going to get a nice contract. And Jordan Poole now. So Duke is the second team in common era to have 3 top 10 draft picks because they had Zion number 1, Barrett number 3, and Cam Reddish like number 10 to Atlanta, I believe. So that's second to 07 Florida team with Corey Brewer, Al Horford, and Joakim Noah. So that was cool. Now, the NBA awards that just came on this Monday, it was crazy how James Harden wasn't there, but he was over in China or something like that. And that's cool, though. But, I mean, it was cool, but I really would have rather Giannis getting that in the playoffs, second round against Boston at the Mill. MVP, and letting him talk and, you know what I'm saying, what it mean to him. I love the emotion of him talking about his dad and his family and everything like that. I really love that. So it was good to see that, you know what I'm saying, that passion. I'm telling you, it takes a lot to be an NBA player, so people have to understand that. But, you know, I really enjoyed that. So, but I really would like to see that happen back in the arenas with the fans and with their teammates, and it can mean a little bit more than what it does there. But at the same time, I'm all for it. So let me see what I want to do. All right. Let me see. Man, I need allergy medicine like a mud, y'all. So, but yeah, I mean, it's cool. Shaq was cool. It was cool. I mean, I watched the whole damn thing, but I think they should get their awards in those arenas, though. You know what I mean? And all them foreign-born players won like 4 out of the 5. Lou Williams, the only one that won 6 man. Them was foreign-born players. So, grassroots program, traveling team program. It ain't AAU. I don't know nobody to go to the AAU national tournaments from the Mill. So maybe it's just the Mill, but I don't know nobody that qualify for nationals AAU. So they traveling teams here. You know what I mean? Either you on the circuit. So it is what it is, though. But it's okay. I appreciate them trying to do something new, but they need to go back to doing it at the. If they're gonna do it right before the playoffs, right? Just fly them out right away. You know what I'm saying? Like they do them NFL awards right the night before the Super Bowl. Do it because it's always like the league end like on maybe like a Wednesday and playoffs start like that Saturday or that Sunday. So do it like that. If the league ends on Wednesday, do it that Thursday right away. If you want to be in playoff mode and you can't fly out to do what you need to do, you just can't fly out to do what you need to do. But these are regular season awards, so they got to be in like the last night. So it's kind of, I don't know how they would do it, but just think about it, league. All right. So this is the part we all been waiting for. The confidence in the clutch. The confidence in the clutch. Where will the elite free agents land? This is what I got. I got KD going to Brooklyn with Kyrie, right? Or he's going to the Clippers with Kawhi, right? It all depends which one say, hey, let's do this. And the one KD say, all right, he got to sit out a year period, right? He ain't come back to the next season. So, but KD going to Brooklyn with Kawhi or LA Clippers with Kawhi. I mean, Brooklyn with Kyrie or LA Clippers with Kawhi. Now, what does that mean for Kawhi? He's either going to the Lakers and say, that's what I'm doing, or he going to the Clippers with KD. I really think he wants to, go back to Cali. So I would do Toronto, but just seeing how the injuries happen and all that stuff, he want to secure that money. But then if he goes and signs a 1-1 with Toronto, when that's done, he can get his super duper max for 10 years in the league, and he can get the biggest contract in league history type shit probably. So he need to think about that, but he don't want to play games with his injury because he played hurt a little bit this year. Kyrie, once again, either going to Brooklyn with KD, or if KD hook up with Kawhi, he just straight going to the Lakers with Bron and AD. Clay gonna stay at Golden State. They ain't gonna fake the funk on the 5-year 190. Otherwise, he gonna be a Laker. So, you know what I mean? Jimmy got to stay in Philly. You got the 5-year 190. Don't walk away from that paper, Jimmy. Jimmy, like, he's 30, 31. Take that 190, get that Jimmy. All right. Kemba's already reported he's going to Boston. And for Al Horton, I got Al Horton going to Denver because I think Millsap going to move around somewhere. In Denver, he can fit in right away. He can step out, hit that trade. I mean, it ain't going to be no loss of losing Horford if they go ahead and add Al Horton. So that's what I got, y'all. Let me know in the comments. Hit me up on the Twitter at me. You know what I mean? Go on Facebook. You know what I mean? Send me a picture of what you think on IG. Tag me in that joint. I don't know what you're going to do, but just do what you do and do what you do well, y'all. Like I said, I've been gone. I'll be back up probably midweek once we know what hit. It is what it is. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody making it happen out here in the world, man. And man, y'all just know I appreciate y'all. Y'all know that already. So that's it. That's it, y'all. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you standing out. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KITK. Have a safe and healthy night. Man, what's that song? All I want is you. All I want. Chris Brown dropped like 80 songs again, fam. I got through it most. I got through the first couple of songs. That All I Want with Tiger, that's called, though. I like that. All right, y'all. I'm going for real, y'all. Peace, y'all. Straight up, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.